Good morning, everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm going to start off just sharing with you what I did on the folio. I don't think I shared it because one of the videos I did, I just canceled it because I was so lost. Okay, so anyway, what I did was I put this Awesomeberg fabric because it was the best one to choose that I had, it's just an oatmeal color. Okay, and then when you open it, this is the two inside pages that we made. Things stuck to it. And then so I hinged those, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll open this side here. So I just hinged it there, and I thought that didn't obscure the poppy on the front too much. Okay, and then inside I covered all this with the tissue paper. I think I did that in the last video. And then so what I was doing was trying to figure out what I'm going to do for ephemera, and putting tucks in here, not tucks, but flips and stuff. So this black envelope that I got from Tanya, I thought this napkin would look great on it, and I'm not sure where I got the napkin. I want to say Diane or Kathy. I'm just not quite sure. They didn't send the whole napkin. They only sent a portion of it. So anyway, if you did, let me know who sent this. So I thought I would decoupage that on there. That would be something I can do. Then I thought, well, I can, in one of these spaces, put either like not two nice pockets, and I could do it out of envelopes. This makes it really nice and sturdy if you use envelopes, but I could just use journal card too. Or I can put one envelope up here and one envelope down here, and then close these together like that. And of course we'd have, something to hold that shut. So I'm not sure. I may do that, over on this side or something. That's just a thought. And of course we can do just regular envelopes in here, but we're going to, have to glue the envelope down, and then we will put another piece of paper over this. But if there's any that shows, it will be covered with this background. Okay, so that I got it all folded up properly and together. I did make a spine here. It's pretty thick spine. I did 3 layers of the file folder, so I wanted to make sure it's nice and sturdy. And yeah, so I think that looks good. Now I probably will put something on these too. Maybe, well, see, I can't do that unless I do it on this. I could do it this way before I put something there. Or maybe on this side I might just do a couple pockets, or a band or something. Yeah, I don't really want to cover it up. So, all right, anyway, that's that. So now I thought I would make a piece of ephemera. I have this little folder here that I made back, I don't know when it was, during when I was doing a rabbit journal, and it just didn't go with the journal, so I never did make it, or I didn't even show it on video. But Denise at Junk Journal UK is the one that I saw do this, and I think she got her information from Lee Cafe Craft. And so anyway, they're pockets, but they have these gussets on this side. She called them a double gusset pocket. And so this morning, I thought, I'm going to put this all in my computer and print it out really nice, the directions. And then you guys can take a screenshot, you know, with all the numbers and stuff. Well, I don't know what happened, but I must have touched something and it went away. And then I tried to recover it and it said that it was not able to recover. I don't get it. So I gave up. So write these down, these numbers. So what I did was I took this Japanese book. It's Japanese embroidery, and it's beautiful. And I decided that I was going to make this folder out of these pages. So I already pre-cut some of the pages out because they needed to be going the right way. So like this one, this is Japanese writing, but I don't want to put it in like this and it's upside down or sideways. So I know that that writing is going vertically that way. And then this one, it doesn't really matter which way it goes. And then this one is the piece that's going to flip over to the top like this. So I decided to make it so that that part was going to show. Okay? So this piece here is 10 by 4 cut. 10 inches by 4 inches, and then it's going to have a 3-inch fold. So let me just kind of see where that is here. So when you're making yours, you want, that way you can look and kind of get an idea of what your front is going to look like. If you use non-directional or not, just, you know, plain paper, then it won't matter. Okay, and then this one is going to be our second pocket because I want these words to show up here. Now, let's see. Oh, I have at 6 by 7. I cut them both 6 by 7. The directions that Denise gave was 6 by 6 3/4 on one, and one is 6 by 7. But I decided to do it all the same size and then adjust it as we lay it down, if that makes sense. Okay, so then we need to get out our scoreboard. And the vertical is going to be 6 inches. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, that's right. Okay. Oh, I did this earlier and I confused myself. Down, not sideways. Let's do this again. Okay, we got another 6-inch piece here. So we're going to score this at a half. And I knew that this part here would be hidden, so I wasn't worried about it. And then 1, a half, and 1. And then we're going to 5 and 5 1/2. Okay? Then this page is going to be the front part of this right here. And we need to go the 6-inch length. We can turn this around if we choose to later. So a half, 1, 5, and a half. Okay. That's not gonna show as well as I wanted it to, but it's what it is, right? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I know that these two are going to be in front of each other like this. So I'm going to notch the middle of that. I'm going to notch both of these at the same time so they'll match. And I'm just going to eyeball it here in between those. I don't want to make the notch too big. All right. And I don't know if I want to ink it or not. decide. Do I want to ink it? I don't think ink is going to do any. Let me see. Maybe a little bit on this page. Up there. Yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. Let me do. Yeah, see, it's. I'll just do it lightly up there. Okay. So now we're going to fold this back on the first. This is on the 1-inch line. And then we're going to fold this one back this way. Okay. And this one is going to go again on the 1-inch. Should have scored that a couple times. It's not. And you do want to try and keep these within, in other words, when you lay it down like this should be exactly 4 inches. Let's just check. Yes. Okay, that's 4 inches. But I noticed one that I did, I kind of left it to where it showed, and it really shows when you're doing it. Okay, that's the front, so this needs to be folded back 1 inch. So I hope everybody's good. Yeah, I don't know if I do have a score line. Okay, so now we have these, and we're going to glue these together, but first I need to cut this down. No, I don't. I need to fold it. Okay, this one should be 6 3/4 tall. I'm pretty sure. So that's 6 3/4 right there. Let me just cut that off. You can cut yours at 6 3/4 to start, if you want. All right. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so now we should have this amount here, which should equal about 1 inch. Mine doesn't. It's 3/4 of an inch, but you can move this down, I guess. Maybe you want it 1 inch. Yeah, that might be good there. All right. And I'm going to mark this because I'm going to fold this up when we get all done. Let me get my scoreboard again real quick. I'm just going to give it a crease. Whoops, that's more than a crease. Too thin. Okay, so this is going to be folding up. So this part here, we're going to cut away. Let me use these smaller ones. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. It's really not very difficult. It's just, I'm going to go at an angle here a little bit. Cut that corner out because it's too thick. Let's see, cut this at a little bit of an angle and this one out. Okay. You can score this in advance if you want 1 inch, if you know what you want to do, but I wasn't sure how I wanted it to set. All right. right, so that goes there. And this sits at the same level as these do. And then we're going to glue them down, and that will be the 3-inch. Okay, so let's get this one glued down first. I'm going to glue this page down, I believe, because I had to use the crease of the page, but I thought I would put some washi inside there so that it would make it a little stronger. That in case I don't glue it down and I just clip it in. Still doesn't feel very strong. I don't want anything to hinder whatever we put in the pocket. I shouldn't be wasting this good stuff. That's from the Stationery Pal. And it's so hard to get these ones that are like check or whatever. Okay. I might have got this one in a little too close. Let me see, maybe I didn't. Looks like I'm a little bit off. This will not fit. Hold on, because this will not fit in my cutter, in my little one. Because I don't want it sticking out any of the sides. I think that's the problem. This paper doesn't like the cutter. Okay, I'm just going to trim off a hair here, because I think it cut at the top. Yeah, see, it cut the top, but then it went off. Okay, so now we're going to put this one on. I haven't bent that yet because I don't know if I want to leave a little bit of a gap or something up there. So glad I'm doing this. I've been wanting to do the Asian, you know, just not heavy, but just a little bit of Asian flair. You know, that used to be very, very popular in the Victorian era, that people who had Asian, if you see a lot of Victorian furniture and stuff, it has a lot of Asian influence, because they it was wealthy people that had it. So I hope this sticks okay, because it's on shiny. Okie dokie. So now this one is going to go at the bottom, and after we get it glued, this is going to flip up and close. So I think I'll go ahead and, I feel like this should be cut too. Let's just trim this edge off a little bit. part down. Stick this part down. Oop, I lied. We can't stick this down yet. Where's my wipes? As Patricia will say on Lee Cafe Crafts, don't make it until you see the end, because this is soaking wet. Don't do anything until the very end, so you know there's not a mistake. What we need to do here is we need to punch and put a little punchy guy in there for our closure. Otherwise it would be harder to do once you get it all glued together. So I've already cut out a couple little poppies out of, I don't know what it was, something. And I thought these might look nice on here, little poppies. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. So let's put this one here. So what I'm going to do is, well, let me just get it. Normally I wouldn't have that in there yet, and I could trace inside of it. This is not in the middle. I'll tell you what, let me show you. What I did was, and I don't have any handy, but you know that grid paper thing I made? I took the grid that's 1 inch exactly, the same as our things, and I drew around that. And then I marked, hold on, I'm sorry, my nails don't like it. So I went in, I think this was 8. And I came down 8 and across 8 and put a hole smack in the center. Now all I have to do is lay my circle down and line it up because I can see through it. And that's why I punched the hole there. So now I should have my holes smack dab in the middle. Because I am so tired of them being off. Okay. This one is not going to be smack dab in the middle though. But if you don't have them in the middle, you know, the best way to do it is put the larger size down. Then it doesn't look so bad. Yeah. Alright, so let's, oh, I took that out, that's good. So now I can really take a look at it and know that it's in the right spot there. You can either punch it or you can just poke it with a little poker. I'm just going to see if my punch will reach this punch. Not quite, but you know what? It will be close enough. Okay, and then we'll put this back in. And the butterfly's upside down. Listen, I can't ever get it all just right? Okay. Get that nice and pushed down. And sometimes, see how it's really loose? Sometimes you, well, maybe because I punched a hole, but I just go like that with my glue stick, and it gives it enough stability there to keep it from moving around. All right, so this one we don't have to put in until we do this part. Oh, I do need to put washi here. I'll take some of this washi, big piece. And that way that covers up that. Okay. Now I'm going to glue this side finally. See, I wanted to get all the steps in order, And because I'll tell you, I can look at something that I made a long time ago and I'm like, how did I do that? You know, you can't see it. Can't see the bottom of this. Okay, let's do it this way. At least with this kind of paper, you can slide it around a little. That part's showing there a little bit. All right. Now, if I fold it all the way to here, I will have a little bit of a gap up there that helps slide things in, or if you had something with a little tab on it. Otherwise, it has to go all the way down. Okay, so I am going to mark and score that right there, because that's where I want it to be. So then when we put the other one here, that'll be cute. All right, and then this also, we want to make corners. If you want, you don't have to, you can leave them straight. I'm just going to do corners because that's the way they did it, Denise and Patricia. This paper is kind of like showing white through. It's probably cracking a little bit. Okay, how long have I been on? Oh, not too bad. Usually I'm on much longer. Yeah, see, that quite didn't go all the way, but that's okay. It's just kind of hard to line it up, really. And then I thought back here, I could have put like a ribbon here. Going up and this way, and then you could have brought it up and just tied a bow if you didn't want to put these in. Or if you forgot to put those, then you could do that. Okie doke. I'm going to take this out. And we're going to put this, eyeball it, so that looks like it's right there. I barely made a mark. These little brads are hard to handle. All right, hold on. Plus, it's already been open, so. Okay. Now, I could decorate this, or not. I need to tie here, so I really would like some black, and I don't, oh, I have some black floss. Because I think red is, oh, I don't know, red is kind of cool. Red, black, red, black. That one, whoops, this one is kind of it's closer to this color than this red. I don't know, I think black would be best. Hold on a second, let me just set it inside of here. thinking that I might just do a pocket here and slip this down inside. It's just that feels very flimsy. Maybe I will glue it down just because of the paper is not as strong as I thought. Okay, so if I do this, let's say I have this on the other side. Actually, I kind of think the red would look good. Okay. Get that at the right place. This is not DMC. I don't know what it's called. It came like in one of those packages that you get a bunch of colors, which is fine for this kind of project. It's just not fine for actually doing embroidery or cross stitch. It's not very good quality. All right, I think I'm just going to leave it in the full 6 strands. Whoa, don't do that. All right, so that up there and up there. All right, got that. How many times do you guys go around? I just feel like you don't want it to go around too many times. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. I'll do that 4. I don't like the flimsiness of that. Okay, well, it's okay. So now we need to put pockets in here. Not pockets, we need to put journaling cards or whatever, but I gotta cover this. So let me see, do I have a plain circle or something that will look okay with that? These are quite large, but I wonder, let me see if, I don't know that I have the rest of that page. I was just thinking I could punch out something. You know what, there's this purple-ish. I don't want to punch that side out. First of all, I can't reach it with a punch. So I think I'm going to do a little larger than that. I should put washi over it too first. Just put a little piece of washi. So I'm thinking that more of the folio will be of the Asian influence versus the journal. I may change my mind, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm going to use the glue stick because I think it'll work better on that shiny paper. But, you know, I'll probably change my mind, so. Oof. What the heck is that? You know, I was thinking the other day that this glue is, comes out like pretty thick when you do it. And I remember Gail, because she uses that Yoo-hoo glue. Glue there. And but she does it double, so this one is already, in my opinion, doubled. This looks like it. Okay. Note for the future, don't use shiny paper. Okay, so anyway, that'll keep that closed. This paper cracked. Okay, so we'll make some kind of tags to go in there. Do I want to embellish it? I don't know. What do I have? Which of that tag would fit? Yep, that one would fit. I don't know if that's a poppy, but I found it in my my stash. I haven't really cut out any ephemera. I did print a few things with poppies, but you know, this is too cutesy. And then this one has a lot of French stuff on it. I should contact her and tell her. I think this is, oh, who did this? I forgot. Was it Adamo Prince did this too? I'm not sure. I think it is, but I'm not positive. Hold on. Let me get this little ephemera pack. My little poppy girl here. She's so cute. I don't know. The pattern is busy, so maybe I will wait and find words to put here or something like that. Yeah. All right, so I think that's what I'm gonna do is wait. These are also in with French writing. Okay, I'm sure that, you know, I'll be coming up with some stuff that I can use. These are too big. I'm going to make some kind of a journal card with these, I think. Or I can put them on a tag. This is kind of cool, but I'm going to put it on a tag. Okie doke. I guess that's it then. I don't remember getting ephemera from the first kit that I picked for this journal. So I'm just going to clip that to that. I think I like it there. And then this one, let's see. Yeah, I better not. So what I will do though is I will probably cut this down and get this ready to go. And then just start putting some pages and things together. This one is not going to have a journal in it, so because we're going to have a full journal by itself. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day and evening or whatever you're doing. Okay? Thank you.